Hello and welcome everyone. Today in this video we would like to show you an overview on what are the advantages transitioning to MatrixGold. The first one that I would like to talk about is the UI. So we made a UI that can suit any workflow. So from the main menu you can go to View, and from here you can start to add or remove anything that you want. For instance, I have the layers. If you don't want to work with the layers, I just click here and the layers goes away. If I bring them on, I can get them here. I can also move it so I don't have it stuck on my left side, and again I can bring it back where it was. So this allows you to set up the UI and save it as a unit. Also, we have all the tabs with different tools. We have all grouped by how jewelers would use it. So it's a software that is thought from a jeweler's perspective. So this is something that it's also very good to keep in mind. And then something that I would like to show you that is very important is also the parametric side. So as you can see now, I'm opening this file. This is a file that you will get once you open a file from MatrixGold. From the moment that you open a file from MatrixGold, on the dynamic commands you have all the steps that has been used to build this ring. I kept it like this because I want to show you something very important. I want to show you all the different parts that has been involved in this model. So I have a ring rail, I have the outside ring rail that is defining the outside shape of this ring, the profile placer that is this yellow curve that it's with this square shape, Gemvision curve. If I go to wireframe, I can show you the blue ones that are all the gems, the channel cutter, that is this one, and the prompt placer and the gem cutter. So everything is parametric. These are the dynamic commands from MatrixGold. Every command is linked to the one previously. Alright, so now if I just move the outside ring rail, I go to edit and I just make a change like this one. Everything, once I validate, will follow the changes. One thing that is very important is I can go to the solid Boolean difference and I can make a Boolean difference between this part, and I will select everything that is in orange that are actually the cutters. So with the right button I click on the orange layer, now I click enter, and what I have done is just a Boolean difference. And now if I go to this view, you can see that I have everything already done. Now as you can see, the parts that has been removed, they are still there, so I can go back and make any modification. Even the Boolean was done, and all that is left is all that you can see. But now if I go to the ring rail and I change it to, instead number 7, I go to a number 10, even the Booleans are done. Everything will recalculate and will follow. So let me hide the gems. Also, if I want, I can go to the profile, that is this one. I can go to edit and I can make any change that I need. So now I want it a bit more narrow, so there we go. Or even if I want to make another change to the profile placer, I can go to the profile editor and just say that I want a special shape. I can get this point and this point. I can make something like this, validate, and now I get a new ring. So very important, anytime that when you save this file, anytime that you open this file again, you have all these steps saved in your file, so you or anyone else who has MatrixGold will be able to open these files. What is the important part of that is that you can save them in your collections. So from this folder you can go either to the projects. These are all the projects that I have been working on, where here you have all the information, or you can go to the collections. So in the collections you can choose between different views, watch all the models that you have been working on. So this is very handy, and when you click on any of them you have all the data involved on this model. So if I choose this one, as you can see now, the total weight changes, the diamond weight also changes, so all the information is here. So in just one snap you have all the information that you need. So you can start from here, you can start to create your own folders, so you can start to save your files to use them later on. Also, it's important to save all these parametric parts, because what happens if I go and I create a new ring, or what happens if I open one cathedral ring. So I will select this one. So now I have this ring. What happens if I want to place gems here and I want to use the same settings that I had in this ring? Very easy. The only thing that I need to do is just import this part. This is something that I saved, and it has the same dimensions, the same settings between prongs, everything has the same that I had on this ring. So this is very, very important to always keep the same settings. The only thing that I need to do now is just go to where the gems on curve are. I go to edit, and I will select instead the base curve, that is this one. I will select this one. I click, and in just one go I already get the gems on this curve. Then it's just a matter about placing the gems where I want, and again everything recalculates. So then I can just select this, I will make a mirror, and always is parametric. Every time you can go back and make any edit to any of these parts. If I feel like these cutters are too long, I can go to the gem cutter, edit, just modify this part, and now I can make a Boolean difference between this and all the orange cutters. So very easy. So now still I can make any change. I can go back to the head from, this is a file that I took from my collections, but as I said, everything is parametric. I will go for 6 close. I want to just bring the height above girdle down, and I will go to the level 2 from where I can rotate the prong. So now it looks much better. Again, even the Boolean is done. I can go to the cathedral ring rail and I can just edit the curve. So everything, all this parametric tree that I have here adapts to the new settings. So the parametric part, the collections and the projects, all the UI, these are just a brief introduction on the advantages that MatrixGold have when you transition to this software. Thanks for watching.